Gentlemen and female gentlemen, oh, what a glorious day. What a glorious day. Johnny Somali jailed. It's over. He is cooked. Good times to be alive. Good time to be me specifically, who likes chaos a lot. So for those of you that need the quick TLDR before we dive into what's actually going on right now, Johnny Somali pled guilty in court. He has another court case because he has more crimes levied against him. He is gonna probably plead guilty to those. He made a video responding to the allegations after pleading guilty, and he admitted to more crimes. A bunch of YouTubers went to Korea to cook him in person, and apparently, holy shit, they annihilated that bozo. So today we are here to dance on his grave, enjoy his downfall, because I love a good downfall. Nuisance streamer goes to Korea, fucks shit up in Korea, and gets absolutely obliterated. So Atozy just made a video, just dropped this video about the disrespectful IRL streamer destroying his life in front of him, because he actually went to Korea to watch, film, and make fun of him in court. So lock in, baby! We're going crazy today!
If you come right here, you see that 7-Eleven right there is where pretty much the most hated live streamer in the world made one of the worst decisions of his life by decided to getting belligerently drunk.
Right, so he went, this is Johnny Somali, he goes into that 7-Eleven, look at this.
Throwing noodles around.
And he's going to jail for this! Oh, what a glorious day! Oh my god! I am so happy. I absolutely love this timeline. Definitely subscribe for more timelines. Exactly like this. Dude, we are living in the best timeline. Trump deporting people that we don't want in America out of America. Korea keeping people that we don't want to come back to America stuck out of America. Truly the greatest timeline. Definitely subscribe for more chaos.
Then cussing out an elderly store employee. This basically kickstarted his downfall here in Korea because it was after that.
I love downfalls. They make me so happy.
That incident that things started to crumble together for him.
And this caused a ripple effect that put enough negative attention on his behavior that he got the attention of the Korean government. And now with all the official charges placed on him, he's now facing over a decade in Korean prison. So today, we're gonna head over to his trial. So over the past few years,
holy shit, I cannot believe a bunch of random guys, like my homies too, you don't understand. These are my boys. They went to Korea to shit on this man in person. I respect the dedication. Holy f. Oh god, I would have gone too if I wasn't busy cooking Hassan Piker.
Streamer has built a small
That's a joke, I wouldn't have gone anyway. I was having too much fun cooking Hassan Piker.
career off of going to countries that have a reputation of being extremely polite, taking advantage of this and harassing people for his own content. And not too long after he started doing this, he ended up in jail in Japan for a little bit over 3 months while he was awaiting his trial. Eventually,
Dub. Jail in Japan goes to Israel. Jail in Israel goes to Korea. Jail in Korea. Bro is literally collecting charges in different countries like Pokemon cards. I love how this dude is the personification of fuck around and find out.
Actually, he only ended up receiving a fine and a slap on the wrist, and he chose to double down on the style of content. So he then went to Israel, but unfortunately for him, he was attacked multiple times, had a lot of
Yeah, dude. He went to Israel in the middle of a war. You think these people want to deal with this fucker? Or they just picked him up and just carried him straight out of the country.
interactions with the police and ended up fleeing the country.
Look at them carrying they don't want to deal with this guy.
Before something
They
happened
don't want to deal with him at all. They just pick him up and carry him out.
to him. This is where he decided to go to Korea and try this format that he did in Japan over here. And unfortunately, he did this for a while until he flew just a little bit too close to the sun.
Icarus.
So essentially, he was streaming.
Wow, this is where he was I feel like this is like such a legendary place. This is like, wow, this is the legendary spot that Johnny Somali ruined his life. We're looking at landmarks, doing Korea tours, just going to the different places Johnny Somali ruined his life. This is true celebration of a generational downfall.
Exactly from right here.
And obviously, that upset a lot of people, including the Korean government. And naturally, he is his own worst enemy because he films and live streams everything that he does.
Oh my god, dude, the lawyer that's cooking him in court is having the easiest time ever finding evidence. He literally films it and puts it online.
So all the Korean...
Bro, Johnny Somali's asshole is gonna be so stretched by the time he leaves Korea.
officials have to do is just sit and go through all of his live streams, which they all have saved, and essentially say, oh, well, you did this, you did this, you did this. We can charge you for this, this, and this.
People in my chat are saying you should delete the VODs. I don't think you understand something. I have access to all of his deleted streams because it turns out because it turns out that this motherfucker's mods started hating on him. So one of his mods was an inside agent, and he literally filmed all of the VODs that he got. He immediately downloaded them, and he sent them to me, and to Atozy, and to Legal Mindset, and we all got this random message on Discord. Hey, I am one of Johnny Somali's mods. I have evidence for you. And I was like, okay. And then they literally just upload fucking 10 hours of footage of just straight crimes. We celebrate idiocy on this channel. Definitely subscribe for more assholes and fools.
And when those charges can drop, that can be whenever. In theory, they can just keep on opening more and more cases against him based on his past content.
Yay!
And under no circumstances can Johnny leave the country.
Oh my god. So wait, so are they only charging him for a few things at a time? So they know that even if he somehow gets away after the first couple of charges, they'll just drag him back to court for another one. They are making an example of this man. And I am so here for it. You fuck around, you find out. What a time to hate on dumbasses.
Until all of his cases are finished, all of his time is served, and all of his fines are paid. But for some reason, up until now, Johnny thought he was gonna get away easily. But as you can see, I flew out to Korea to go to the trial and report right back to you guys exactly how things went down.
That's crazy! Dude.
So it's now a couple days before the trial, and he's now been hit with yet another charge of
Let's go! Slow cook that fraud.
obstruction of business. Dude is essentially collecting charges like he's Thanos collecting Infinity Stones. Now,
No, dude, for real. He's collecting charges and prison sentences like they're Pokemon. This is incredible.
he's sitting there with a grand total of about 2 charges for obstruction of business and 2 misdemeanor charges.
Including one is like sexually harassing a minor or something. That's another charge that I think that they have on him. Like, you don't understand. Like, this is great for me personally.
The most ironic thing about all
Of course, Nux is friends with a bunch of lawyer YouTubers. For the record, we are not related, all right? My lawyer cousins are not YouTubers. These are lawyers that You think you're just gonna hit me with that shit? Nah, bro.
this is, I feel like I'm actually taking Johnny's trial more seriously than him when it's his freedom.
I am, because unlike Johnny Somali, who's broke in Korea, I am making thousands of dollars off of his downfall. We are not the same. You see, chat, you have to find someone that you love in your life as much as I love downfalls. That is how you will truly be happy.
That's on the line. I dragged my jet-lagged self out to the trial 2 hours before it started because I wanted to be there at a minimum an hour early so I could guarantee myself a seat in the Saal. Saal is Norwegian.
He tried.
To guarantee myself a seat in the courtroom. But this dude decided to go live drunk at 3 in the morning and live stream for like 3 hours when he had to be in the court by like 8:50. And
He showed up to the court completely hungover. He tried to go live the day before. Dude, you don't understand this downfall. Oh, God.
in his own fashion, he started trash talking the Korean government and
Gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. Bro threw the game. He threw the game.
accidentally leaked that he had more charges coming his way.
National Intelligence
Oh, yeah, we covered this. His crash out after the trial, honestly, is so much funnier than the one before the trial. That's the one I'm really looking forward to.
Security charge. National Intelligence Security charge.
They put this on Korean television. He is like the entire country's laughing stock. This is amazing.
Anybody know what the that mean? They saying the National Intelligence Service gonna come get me. Tell them come find me. I ain't scared of them.
How is this guy playing his cards in the dumbest way possible?
Guys, listen. I know they're calling me racist on Twitter now for thinking that Trump is doing some good things. But I'm not beating my case by making fun of a black man in Korea. But I'm gonna do it anyway.
Every single time. I mean, like, it's like every decision he makes is going to make everything infinitely worse for himself. He just does not want to be a free man. But as many of you guys know, he's been running around promoting North Korea in his streams.
That's illegal in South Korea.
On the metro station by blasting the national anthem, and by blasting various speeches by Kim Jong-un. And then he's been running around, you know, preaching positivity about North.
Oh my god, dude, this is the live-action Assassin's Creed Shadows. It's Johnny Somali climbing trees in Korea. No! Oh no!
Korea while he's been streaming. And if you know anything about North Korea and South Korea, you would
Yeah, they're not friends.
know that's an unwise thing to do. It's like he's actively making his life harder on purpose for himself. And that wasn't the only
He has such a big ego that he literally torpedoes his own life for the flex of it.
charge. He also accidentally leaked that he was getting a charge that was infinitely worse while using a racial slur to the prosecutors and judge.
How are you this stupid? There's no fucking way.
Yeah, they writing this in language.
And this is where things get interesting because it shows how the prosecutors are playing against him. Because this is a way more serious charge and it's a completely separate case. Meaning,
Wait.
if he pleads guilty to the
Wait. He showed a different charge by accident? You are joking. There is no way. How are you such a failure? Oh my god.
smaller charges, they can then charge him in this case as a repeat offender, meaning they'll be going way harder on him with the sentencing. So keep that in mind for later, but apparently he just doesn't care because he just announced that no matter what, he's just gonna stream and make money even though he legally cannot.
Wait, so he admits to doing crimes on camera the day before his trial? Nah, dude. Nah.
I don't give a. I'll make.
Bro is sitting there. Trump, please save me. I am a prisoner of war in Korea. Please, Donald. I'm even wearing your hat. Trump doesn't got no time for this bitch.
These gonna lock me in the country. I'm gonna make bread. If these lock me in the country, I'm gonna make bread.
He can't make bread legally. He's legally not allowed to stream in Korea because of all the crimes that he's committed. So he is literally doing a crime, explaining how he's gonna do more crimes.
I don't give a.
He showed 5 bullet points. We only knew 4 charges. Wait, is that what happened? Is that why everyone freaked out?
They right
Oh my god, what a fucking idiot. Holy shit.
in the country. I'm gonna make bread. I don't give a. I don't give a. Send that to the prosecutor. My live stream donators, they gonna get it rich and oiled. Because they
He thinks that his live stream donators are getting rich off of his downfall.
feel bad that I've been locked here.
No one feels bad that he's locked here. I am seriously enjoying this immensely. Literally, make retards again. Bring the retards out of the country. We'll keep them away. We are deporting non-Americans, and we are hoping actual American retards leave. Is he what you call main character syndrome? Nah, bro, he's retarded.
Snitching. Johnny Somali is making money. Yeah, don't lock me in the country, Korean corrupt ass government.
Korea's corrupt. Oh my god, bro. I feel so bad for Johnny Somali's poor cellmate. Dude did not need to be there. Bro's mom should have swallowed, for real.
If the government don't want me to work, I'm not working. I'm streaming. Two
I'm not working. I'm streaming.
different things. I could be at Home Depot or selling my.
Oh my god.
That's working. Shut the.
Don't worry, bro. You don't need to sell your booty hole. Unfortunately, people are going to be having your booty hole for free. You will not need to sell it. It will be free. True communism. His booty hole is everyone's booty hole.
All of this is just so incredibly self-inflicted. Maybe people would have a little bit of sympathy for him
That was funny, atozy. Keep going.
if he didn't spend the last 2 years harassing strangers in public for profit. Dude is literally just traveling to be a burden to other people's societies as a career. And he's admitted that's how he makes his money. So this is his occupation. And clearly he doesn't care about anyone except for himself, and he will just do anything to make money. And he's admitted that himself.
I just don't get it. Bro. Like, you're gonna come up to me, bro. Why are you being other people in other countries? Why are you bullying people in other countries? For money. Like,
He admits it. He admits he's bullying people in other countries for money. What an unbelievable loser. Holy shit. Johnny Somali, professional retard, reporting for duty.
For clout! I've said it many times.
But if he cared
He's so honest about being completely shameless.
so much about himself, I'm surprised he did this before showing up to court. Because wouldn't he want freedom? Because on his stream,
Look at atozy. He's so confused. Let me explain something to you. You know what? I'm gonna draw you a graph. All right, I think this is important. All right, pay no attention to the right versus left retards. This is not important for today. That's a graph for another day. All right, let me show you something. You can always trust someone to operate in their own self-interest. All right. So this is a person, right? You can always trust him to follow the path of his own self-interest. All right. This is important, all right? So when you are judging what people do, you can always trust that they will operate in their own self-interest. But if you have someone that does not operate in their own self-interest at all and end up in jail, then they're a retard. Okay? All right, that is proof of retard, in my opinion. All right, they have successfully proven retard Asian. All right, this is important. Okay, this is important to note. This is a non-retard, and this is a retard. This, you see, is the Nux graph of defining what people will do. Alright, so if someone always acts in their own self-interest, they are a non-retard. If someone does everything they can to end up in jail, then they are, in fact, a retard. This is a truly... I'm glad I was able to make this graph for you. I think it clarified a few things. Bro, Teach wouldn't be able to predict this guy's movements. Alright, the fucking Force would not be able to predict this guy's movements.
knowing he had court in just a few hours, he drank until he vomited all over the place.
Nice!
I'm giving y'all the first viral moment tonight.
This is 3 in the morning before his court case at 8 a.m. Let's put this into perspective.
Oh my god, I threw up everything. Y'all wanna see this? Oh my god!
I don't want to see.
And obviously, yeah, that happened just a few hours before he was supposed to meet up for court. So naturally, he overslept.
What a fucking loser.
But before he ended the stream, he also announced that he was going to live stream during the trial.
What a fucking loser. Holy shit.
The trial is live tomorrow, and I will be live streaming the trial.
You know, while he's at it, what's another felony for him?
So it's Friday morning. We're now heading to the Johnny Somali lawsuit, which is definitely going to be very interesting because I feel like it's going to go one of, what, 3 ways. It's like either he gets a complete slap on the wrist and he's like, all right, get out of here.
Nah, bro.
2, they want to go somewhere in the middle of the road where they give him some punishment, but also don't want him here for too long. Or 3, the judge just really drops the hammer down on him and he serves quite a while here. And I feel like the second option is the most likely outcome, but also who knows, because I don't know how judges normally handle cases here. First time in Seoul, got Hans with me. He's editor of the channel, one of the editors.
Oh my god, they made a whole fucking trip out of this. Bro went with his editors.
So Daniel. Unfortunately, Daniel was sick, so he couldn't come out to Korea, but me and Hans are holding down the fort. I'm actually shocked right now. So we just found out that Johnny's been streaming all night, and he's incredibly drunk.
Finding out in real time. Dude has a court case at 8 a.m. At 3, he was drunk streaming.
And apparently he's been doing like text-to-speech donation shots, and his chat, of course, got him incredibly drunk before his papers, or not before his papers, before his trial. And the reason I mentioned papers is because apparently he showed his papers on stream, and apparently he's been indicted for some crazier crimes than what we even thought.
Go, dude!
So this is going to be an interesting day, to put it lightly.
If he doesn't show up, what happens? They will put it off for a month. Okay.
Or
In his case, in this very special case, he might be detained.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he's made such a stink that they might feel that he's a risk, so they'll probably arrest him.
This is insanity. I cannot believe this shit.
Potentially, that'll be funny.
Apparently another Korean streamer threw a brick through a window here.
What?
He broke the window over there.
Wow.
This other Korean streamer.
Oh my god, this is insane! They're literally just going to landmarks made by fucking asshole streamers.
So what's the prediction of how long Johnny's gonna get, you guys think?
What do we predict his sentence will
Yeah.
be? 3 to 5 years.
Really?
Yeah,
Holy shit.
And he'll be held here in Korea for that.
in prison.
Yeah.
That's my prediction.
He'll go to the foreign prison, which is
Hey, legal mindset, my boy.
not fun. He'll have lots of Chinese friends there to keep him company, and he's been making fun of China as well. So
He's been making fun of China, so they're gonna put him in a cell with Chinese people. Max time! Cook that fraud! Oh my god, this is such a glorious timeline.
that'll go over brilliantly.
Yeah.
He's about to find out that being in an Asian prison is not.
It doesn't help when you have multiple charges stacked against you.
No.
This is the room right here. And so there'll be a paper with the all the cases.
Basically.
I guess the big question is will he show up?
Right.
Yeah, he's wasted at the moment. So.
We've been covering him for what, like a year and a half, and every video I make on him, I'm like, how is this possible? How is he finding a new low?
It's crazy. I've made a bunch of videos on it myself, and the most mind-blowing thing is he actually just gets worse. It's crazy to think about it, but like he genuinely gets worse every single time. Like, I don't cover the same thing a million times unless like he actively gets worse every single time. But he does. The bastard finds a way. How many videos did I make on him? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I made 7 videos on this guy. And every single time he gets worse. Actual insanity.
Low, and even today he found a new low, or tonight. He was rambling about the
He
judge.
was rambling about the judge. He was rambling about everything. He showed the document that he's legally not allowed to show, that you have a picture of, which shows that he's basically, the police have sent the crimes charges,
Fake charges to the prosecutor in the Eastern District.
Okay.
Bro, fuck, dude.
Okay, so he's
he shouldn't
being
show
charged
that.
for that.
Yeah, but
No,
he
not
shouldn't show
confirmed.
that.
Not confirmed. It's at the prosecutors, but there's a very high chance that they will indict.
Yeah.
And maybe they have indicted. We don't know yet, but we will find out.
So could that add more charges for him as well?
For that. No, he can show that. I mean,
Right.
thank you, Johnny.
Yeah.
He pleaded
God, dude, he keeps showing more shit.
guilty to the other charges that they had, which was obstruction of business, carrying a rotting fish and threatening people with it in public.
Carrying a rotten fish. Bro, what lawyer is gonna defend him in court? You see, my honor, when he was taking a rotten fish and threatening people in public with the rotten fish, he meant it in only the best way, sir.
Working on the train and that kind of thing.
Right. The
Saul Goodman would block that fraud.
dapper gentleman who was in the recap I did after the stream, he did a court summary where essentially he wrote down everything that happened during the courtroom. So
Nice.
here we have Johnny Somali court case, March 7th, 2025, first hearing.
Bro, actual unofficial transcript. I am so ready, baby.
9:50, courtroom doors open. 9:51, courtroom layout and observations. Atozy begins to make a courtroom sketch. Just in case you were wondering, this is my courtroom sketch here. So this is exactly what the courtroom looked like
All right.
from the podium where we were sitting. So you have the judge in the center there, the Korean flag. Behind him, you have the prosecution on one side and then the defense on the other side. And as you can see, Johnny's stanced up in a very oversized white suit. And then obviously in the
Because apparently he couldn't afford a suit. He had to wear his friend's suit. And his friend's like this fat guy. So he ended up looking like a complete fucking idiot, like a child in a lab coat.
middle there, you had the interpreters, because there was no witnesses that was called to this case yet. Hearings begin. 10:09, Ramsey Khalid Ismail is called to the stand. His lawyer informs the judge that he is attempting to contact him. The entire court waits. The judge appears mildly irritated.
Because he didn't show up on time to his own trial.
10:11, delay confirmed. The lawyer finally makes contact with Ramsey and informs the court that he will arrive 15 minutes late. At 11, Johnny Somali is absent.
Yep, that's more than 15 minutes late.
Johnny has still not appeared in court. Given that he was drinking all night, it is possible that he is still intoxicated. His lawyer appears to be attempting to sober him up.
Dude, What's he doing, slapping his face?
11:09. Ramsey arrives. The courtroom informed Ramsey.
Ramsey is Johnny Somali, by the way. So dude shows up 2 hours late to his court case.
That he is on his way up the stairs. The judge and prosecution appeared mildly irritated. 11:11. Ramsey enters the courtroom looking very rough. He is wearing an ill-fitted gray suit that is too large for him and a red MAGA cap.
Dude.
As he enters, he smirks at Atozy and me. He then notices Legal Mindset, who is slightly in his blind spot. Seeing Legal Mindset, he grins foolishly and sticks his tongue out at him.
Could you imagine showing up to the fucking court case and all of your ops, all the people making videos shitting on you are all sitting there to watch your downfall in person? Unbelievable.
Hank follows closely behind.
And he sticks his tongue out at random people in the audience. Oh my God, the judge must be losing it.
In an attempt to appear confident, Ramsey fails to follow courtroom protocol. He is told to remove his hat, which he does. However, while smirking at Legal Mindset, he absent-mindedly puts it back on.
There is no way! Wait, so they tell him to take it off, he takes it off, he looks at Legal Mindset, he puts it back on.
The court officer immediately instructs him to remove it again. He then attempts to sit in the interpreter's seat and is told to move. So he originally went to the center, but obviously he can't be there, so he had to go to the defense side. After a brief moment of confusion, he finds his lawyer and sits beside him. He once again glances at
Didn't even know who his lawyer was. He went to sit in the wrong spot, not next to his lawyer. You've got to be kidding me. Holy shit.
That Legal Mindset, smirks and sticks out his tongue. The judge and prosecution observe everything. In the audience, two female journalists sit directly in front of us. A white male journalist sits on the left-hand side of the courtroom, all of them rapidly taking notes on their laptops. Ramsey is instructed
I said a white male journalist instead of, you know, a male journalist.
To stand for the judge. His demeanor is disrespectful and irreverent. The judge asks for his occupation, to which he falsely claims to be a student.
Wait, the first thing that Ramsey says in court is a lie? The judge asks him one question, all right? What is your occupation? That's the first question he gets asked, and he immediately lies in court and says he's a student. Oh my God. You have got to be kidding me.
The judge raises an eyebrow, but does not otherwise react. When asked to confirm his address, Ramsey suddenly adopts a confused and helpless foreigner persona. He pretends to not know his address because he does not speak Korean.
I don't speak Korean. I don't know my address because I don't speak Korean.
The judge informs him that he may speak English and simply state the numbers. It is evident that the judge understands and likely speaks English. The judge asks for his nationality, to which he promptly responds the United States of America. Ramsey stands sloppily in his oversized suit, hands in his pockets while speaking to the judge. Oh, and also just to add more context.
This is incredible. Holy shit. Saul Goodman would drop that fraud in a minute.
So Ramsey is speaking to a translator who is then talking to the judge in Korean. But as stated, it seemed very clear the judge fully understood Ramsey. And then obviously to add more context, if it's not clear, Ramsey is Johnny Somali. 11:15, judge issues a warning. The judge warns Ramsey that failure to attend future hearings could result in a harsh sentence in his absence. 11:16, charges were read by the prosecution. The prosecution reads out the 3 charges against Ramsey. 1, disruption of business. Ramsey entered a 7-Eleven and began drinking alcohol,
which he filmed. What an unbelievable idiot. Which he filmed.
Illegal in Korea. When the elderly shop owner asked him to stop, he became verbally abusive. He threw ramen inside the store and continued drinking anyway. He played loud music, danced drunkenly, and harassed customers as they entered. His actions caused financial harm to the business and emotional distress to the owner. The prosecutor's language mirrors the strict legal vocabulary used in the previous drug dealer's case that we witnessed before Ramsey's case, emphasizing the social damage that Ramsey's actions caused. 2, public harassment.
Wait, and don't forget, don't skip that little nugget. Hold up. Right before number 2, you got a real banger. Check this out. Wait.
His language.
At this moment, Ramsey suddenly loses his smile. Oh, I love a good downfall. It just makes me happy.
Mirrors the strict legal vocabulary.
I will make your day better. Subscribe to me for a better day, all right? You're taking your shit maybe on the toilet. You just want your day to be a little bit better? Well, here we are, laughing at the downfall of retards.
Used in the previous drug dealer's case that we witnessed before Ramsey's case, emphasizing the social damage that Ramsey's actions caused. 2, public harassment with a rotting fish. Ramsey carried a rotting fish in a plastic bag and harassed people. When passengers asked him to remove the fish from the bus,
look at these poor people.
Ramsey carried a
this is the police
fish
telling him putting it
in
down,
a plastic bag
and he doesn't
and
listen.
harassed people. When passengers
look at his face. Look at these people. They need to suffer. This is like a TV show. Dude, this is so much better because it's real life. Reality is so much better than TV sometimes. And this is one of those times.
Passengers asked him to remove the fish from the bus. He ignored them. He randomly approached pedestrians with a rotting fish, disturbing social order and making people feel unsafe. Upon hearing about the rotting fish, the judge slightly tilts his head and reviews the charges, seemingly in disbelief.
The judge is like, nah. No fucking way this retard is doing that shit. He's like, nah. Listen, I understand being drunk in a convenience store, but there's no way he harassed people with a rotting fish, right? And then the judge is just looking. He's just so confused. He's like, ain't no way.
However,
but it turns out, shocker, Johnny Somali filmed himself committing these crimes. That's the best part.
He remains stone-faced and does not
listen. All the people harassed by Johnny Somali, your sacrifice was a sacrifice I am willing to make to watch his downfall.
comment. And then the third charge is lewd conduct on public transportation. Ramsey was accused of sexually suggestive dancing and playing loud music on the bus and in train. He was specifically accused, in quote, of twerking, which is considered deviant in Korea.
Dude, that's crazy.
I'm doing it. Oh yeah, no.
Oh my god, dude. That's the statue of the representing women that were sexually assaulted that Johnny Somali danced, like lap danced on these statues.
So the statue Johnny twerked on.
And that's apparently the first time the word twerking has ever been used in a court case in Korea.
Johnny Somali truly breaking boundaries. He has done wonders for the entire population. The first time twerking is used in court in Korea. What a gigantic W. We will always remember Johnny Somali for this content.
11:18, the unexpected fourth charge. The judge asks Ramsey if he's received the letter of the fourth charge. Both Ramsey and his lawyer appeared confused.
Even Ramsey's lawyer didn't know that he got charged for a fourth thing. There's no fucking way. There's no way.
The lawyer receives a new charge and reviews it. Then the judge asks the defense how they wish to plead. Ramsey's lawyer states that he pleads guilty to all charges except for the new charge, which they have not yet reviewed.
They don't even try to fight it. They don't even try for like a fucking plea deal. They don't try for anything. They're just like, yep, we plead guilty immediately. The lawyer then suddenly mumbles under his breath, oh fuck, my client is a retard. They just immediately plead guilty. Because again, this is open and shut. 4K actual video footage of him committing these crimes.
The judge asks how much time the defense requires. The lawyer requests 3 weeks to review the new charge. The judge then grants the request, and then the hearing of the fourth charge is scheduled for April 9th, 2025. Ramsey no longer smiles and appears very concerned. 11:20. Judge's final word. The judge sternly warns Ramsey to not be late for the next hearing. The judge looks mildly annoyed, which in Korean culture indicates that he is actually very annoyed.
Thank you for the insight on that one. Holy shit! Wait, so this whole court case took like 20 minutes? It was just open and shut. It's like, you're charged for these 3 things. He's like, yep, I did them. All right, moving on.
11:22.
Oh my god, this whole court case was less than 20 minutes. This is like the quick mysteries bit in Rick and Morty. Dude, that's crazy. If you don't get that reference, this is the reference.
Star, look, you guys are getting excited about the wrong aspect of this device. What? Look at this.
Put the copyright filter on this.
And now, another quick mystery.
I just want to know who could have done something like this. It's a travesty. I did. You see this knife and all the blood on it? Here's my fingerprints.
Guilty. I sentence you to life in prison. Here's another quick mystery.
Yes. My mother's dead, and I killed her. Here's the weapon, and cuff me, thank you very much.
Guilty. Sentenced to murder. Here's another.
I'm the killer.
Wow, that one was really quick, wasn't it?
Bro, this is Johnny Somali speedrunning fucking confessions to guilt in court. This is crazy.
Court adjourns. We stand and exit the courtroom.
Bro, I'm just so excited. The next time someone in Korea gets arrested for twerking, the judge is the prosecutor is gonna say, Your Honor, if I could refer you to the Ramsey twerking case precedent here. Oh god, I just hope that happens in my lifetime. For real, for real. Think of the content. Your Honor, if I could just refer you to the Ramsey twerking case of 2025.
leaving Ramsey behind. After the hearing, a journalist asked Ramsey why he wore a MAGA cap and kept putting it back on. Ramsey responded, "Because I can do whatever I want. Korea is a vassal state of America."
There is no fucking way he said that in court to a journalist. That is insanity. Oh my god, you've got to be shitting me. How is he such a retard?
Again, that is a quote from him. His freedom is in Korea's hands right now. Why he's acting like this now?
Oh god, this is just a good day to be me, all right? Sometimes it's nice to cover things that are a little less serious and just a lot more fun.
No. But also, I have no idea why he's done 99% of the stuff that we've been covering him doing. But after the trial, we went and had lunch and discussed the trial. First trial case for him. Very fascinating. Apparently he pled guilty to the first set of charges, and he now has another court date and a separate trial, or a separate case. Can you do a quick run through about the fish thing? Or like, so what happened?
So basically, he got on the public transport with a rotten fish.
Yeah, yeah, I'm aware of the story, but what did the judge say about all that?
They indicted him for it because it's disturbance of business, and the public transport here is technically a private company. Like, it's half government owned, but it's still a private company. So it's still obstruction of business, and he was harassing people with the fish
It keeps getting better!
randomly in the street for no reason. They said specifically he was approaching people for no reason and harassing them with a rotten fish.
Okay.
So it's kind of, it goes into harassment and also the obstruction of business. Yeah. Because it made public transport, people felt unsafe, they said.
So that counted as an obstruction of business as well, not only just minor charges? That was a minor charges or a misdemeanor.
Like harassment.
Yeah. And then the second minor charges was him on the subway twerking.
Subway twerking, playing loud music.
Playing
loud music and disrupting people, making them feel unsafe on public transport.
What did the judge say or react to any of it? Did he give anything?
He just kind of basically didn't show much response. He was just noting down what the charges were. And as Johnny was walking in making faces, the judge noticed that he was making faces. So it's probably not going to count in his favor.
Right.
Tried to wear the hat as well, didn't he?
Yeah, he tried to wear a hat.
Yeah, he tried to wear the Trump hat.
MAGA hat. I can't wear my hat. The fact that they made him take it off twice was hilarious.
Oh man.
And he wore a very badly fitting suit.
That's hate.
I love how they're just like celebrating this actual downfall. How awesome is this? This is insane. They're like literally all just there, straight up. They're just having the time of their life. They're making a vacation out of his downfall. This is awesome.
Suits.
It was like a kid wearing his dad's suit. It was embarrassing.
After lunch, I ended up trying to live stream multiple times, but couldn't get a decent internet connection, so we ended up going to a Starbucks to where I could actually stream. And that's how we got this VOD, which is still up on my channel. And remember what I said about him pleading guilty? Well, that's exactly what happened because, you know, he showed up drunk and pled guilty to 3 of those charges, which means no matter what, he's going to become a convicted criminal in Korea because he just pleaded guilty. So he's now banned from Korea when they finally let him leave here after he served all of his time and paid all of his fines. And in future cases against him, he'll be tried as a repeat offender, meaning he'll be getting a way harsher sentence.
The craziest thing is they're doing this in multiple courts, right? Every district has its own courts for different crimes that were violated in their own districts. So he very likely will be tried for a crime, plead guilty, and then tried in a different district, except this time he'll be tried as a felon. All is right with the world.
And in these future cases, it seems like these charges are way harsher, but somehow, after all of that,
I heard that he went live again after his stream.
Still thinks that he's not even going to spend any jail time in Korea and he's going to be a free man soon. And not only that, he also admitted to showing up drunk and not caring about his case on a live stream. After all that,
that's crazy.
They're claiming that
he did another live stream after his court case. Oh my god, dude, the cope sesh is gonna be insane. I'm so here, Ray. I'm so here. Oh yes. Oh yeah.
Came in and I was blindsided by the fact that I had a new charge and
he was factually blindsided because they had to tell the judge they needed 3 weeks to review the new charge. He was blindsided.
It's like
sitting in the wrong place.
He was, right? We just
and was nervous. This was a breeze, and the only reason I'm ready to start going live again, because honestly, I have no fear. Like that's really.
I have no fear. He says, "Oh my God, he's trying so hard. He's gonna end up in prison. Holy shit!"
These people are clout chasing off my name so badly.
Yeah.
These from Pakistan saying I arrived late and hungover. Okay, they're not lying about that part. I'll give you that. I was late to the court by like an hour. I was hungover. I'm gonna be honest about that.
Okay.
But it wasn't really that big of a deal. It wasn't really that big of a deal.
It's gonna be a big fucking deal when you get your ass stretched in Korean prison.
You know, I showed up drunk. I showed up happy. Like, but they got me for like spilling a cup of noodles. They got me for carrying a stinky fish. They got me for some. Bro, like this, you can't go to jail for that in any country.
Oh my God, he's coping so badly. He's so coping. Bro doesn't even realize he's 300% fucked right now.
I know for a fact I'm not gonna go to jail. Not one.
He knows for a fact, guys.
Day in jail, but I have the footage of me and Hank leaving the court laughing our asses off. Like, bro, we're not taking this serious.
Dude, do you not care about your freedom anymore?
Atozy, you forgot something, okay? And let me remind you. All right, this is the retardation chart. It's important to recognize, all right? Like, there are two types of people in this world. There are the non-retards that actually go for their self-interest, and then there are the retards that end up taking a long, windy path and end up in prison. I think it's important to note that these are the two types of people we're dealing with right here, okay? Like, let's be real here for a second. Why are you so confused? You forget his retard power level is off the charts. It's over 9,000.
I mean,
the chart clearly says that he's a retard.
Fortunately for him, this was likely his last conversation with his lawyer.
We got good and bad news. Good news, we got your payment, buddy. Bad news, they gave you life. Sayonara.
Wait, what was that?
Except he's using a public defender, so I mean, you get what you pay for. He's not paying them anything. Nice. And this charge, which is way more serious, is apparently the creation and distribution of the deepfake video of himself
that is super illegal in Korea. Holy crap.
Making out with another Korean female streamer.
He made a deepfake video of himself making out with a female Korean streamer. He's done. He's literally done. I'm pretty sure that's a sex crime in Korea. I'm pretty sure deepfake porn is like actual sex crimes in Korea. Wait. All right. Well, let's ask the AI. Hold up. That's crazy. What's the charge for creating deepfake porn in Korea? Dude, that's insane. In South Korea, creating deepfake pornography is a serious offense under the Sexual Violence Prevention and Victim Protection Act. As recent legislative updates of September 2024, the penalties for producing sexually explicit deepfake content has been strengthened. Individuals who create such material, regardless of whether they intend to distribute it, can end up to 7 years in prison and a fine of 38,000 USD. Oh, get absolutely fucking dunked on, bitch.
Which is a massive charge in Korea because that's extremely illegal. And from that charge alone, if he's unlucky enough, that could be another decade in prison. And I mean, just by looking at how he's treating this case, it's not like he's playing his cards right to get any sympathy from the
You're not holding the cards. I'm holding the cards. I have all the cards.
Judge. I'm in disbelief, honestly. Why would you willingly just absolutely destroy your life and freedom to live stream for like 40 people? But as we mentioned earlier, there was another journalist who was there who asked him the question where he said that he was wearing the MAGA hat because Korea is a vassal state of America. That's his words, absolutely not mine. And he's saying this right after the US announced they were looking into dropping tariffs on South Korea. So again,
oh my God, he's literally doing this at the worst time. Oh my, look, God is conspiring against this bastard. You don't understand. God has aligned himself with politics to bring the hammer down on this bitch.
Again, optics-wise, that is a terrible decision to make.
Dude, with a MAGA hat. Oh my God, Trump is tariffing Korea. He is standing there in a MAGA hat saying this shit in court. You literally cannot make this up. The stars have aligned.
Hey, I guess his Hail Mary is he's thinking Trump's gonna come save him because
I said that earlier. I genuinely think Johnny Somali is trying to make as much news as possible of himself wearing a MAGA hat to try to get Trump to extradite him from Korea, but that's not happening.
he's wearing that hat. Wake up call. That's not gonna happen, buddy. But I mean, at the end of the day, we're just gonna have to see what happens. Either way, it really does not look like it's gonna go well for him. Everyone I've talked to have estimated anywhere from 3 to 5 years is a realistic term for this case. Then we have all the future things that can happen.
Baby.
So who knows how much time he'll actually end up getting.
Dude,
if this video gets 100,000 likes, I will fly out and go to a future case again. Obviously,
God damn, holy shit.
if you're new here, welcome to my channel and feel free to subscribe. And if you want to see
That was incredible. Oh my God. Apparently he's also been caught running away from tiny Korean girl. What? Johnny Somali talks tough but runs from tiny Korean girl? What is this?
Johnny Somali is talking tough after his first day in court in Seoul, South Korea. But today, we're going to see the reality of Johnny Somali is just an empty little shell. Of course, I am Andrew
Wait, what?
Esquire, American attorney, and this is The Legal Mind, so we teach you to be your own judge. As you know, we have been closely following this case, and we've been bringing you the facts, both in long-form streams and in shorter videos, as to the specific details of what's going on with Johnny Somali, or known by his legal name, Ramzi Khalid Ismail, in his trial here in Seoul, South Korea. This is his first trial in the Western District of Seoul. He's anticipated to have a number of charges also in perhaps different districts, but this is actual commentary that he has issued now that he has started streaming after his first trial. So let's give it a listen.
He doesn't know Hank's address and apartment number where he's.
That is what. This is him reacting to their laughing at his downfall. Dude, this is my favorite thing in the world.
Stupid. Yeah, he kept answering that he didn't know. Yeah, no, it's bad. It looks really bad for him.
Then he said, I don't know because I don't speak Korean. And then the judge said, you can speak English. Because the judge...
The nigga told me, what's the address, nigga? I'm like, nigga, I don't know how to tell you, nigga. How do I say ching chong ching ching ching? How can I say that to you? I don't speak your language.
Oh my God, he is so fucked. He's so fucked. He really thinks being racist is gonna get him out of this shit. Airtight defense, Johnny Somali. Truly an airtight defense. Oh my God.
So starting off strong with a clearly racist diatribe about the judge, and also with a completely inaccurate description of what happened. He has a court-appointed, a government interpreter, translating everything in perfect English.
He's such a fucking fraud. It's amazing.
To him. So any comment that he would not be able to understand is absolutely ridiculous, because everything is being said to him line by line in English every single step of the way.
And so this is all English, where he has an English interpreter, and then he's like, I don't know what to tell you. I just heard ching chong bing bong, racist random bullshit. I didn't hear it. I don't understand a thing. He really thinks he's gonna use, he really thinks that's a defense? Oh my God. Dude, trust the graph. Trust the chart. Trust the graph. See, it's right here. It's all here, guys. It's all here, right? Listen, all the armchair psychologists in the world will not come up with a better conclusion than me. Right? This is the reality. That, whether you like it or not, that is real life. Anyway.
And the real problem for Ramzi in this case is that this is on in front of the world. He not only has us YouTubers here, people like myself, atozy, others that were in the audience, including Korean YouTubers, but he also has the Korean media. And we have a clip from the Korean media showing exactly how Ramzi's story is so different than reality of this tough guy act. Watch this.
They're claiming that, like, I came in and I was fucking, blindsided by the fact that I had a new charge and motherfuckers was like sitting in the wrong place and niggas was nervous. This shit was a breeze.
So wait, he gives this whole, oh my God, look at him wearing it. He's wearing the fat dude's suit. Look at this giant suit. It's under his heel. Oh my God, this is that. Dude, how is he so small? This little bitch. Oh my god.
Fuck you.
Or a three-piece suit.
Do you admit the charges?
Do you admit to the charges?
Is there anything you want to say?
Come
Do you
here.
admit the charges?
It's all just swearing.
Don't you want to apologize?
I love North.
Oh my god! He ran away from her. He just straight up ran the fuck away from her. All that tough guy act.
So as you can see, when Ramsey says something, it's likely he's going to do the opposite. All of this fake machismo, all this tough guy act, it's really absolute dust in the wind.
Literally.
So when Ramsey says something like this, I absolutely believe the opposite.
Lying and making up all this bullshit about me. I know for a fact I'm not gonna go to jail. Not one day in jail, but.
Oh god, dude, he's such a fucking pussy. It's incredible. Oh lord, thanks to Ramsey over here. The blue whale's vagina is the second biggest pussy on the planet. Definitely subscribe for more pussy analysis. That's what we do here. Definitely subscribe for more armchair psychology, like you see right here. Definitely only highly trained Jewish psychologists come up with such incredibly intricate analysis of a different person's psyche. Definitely subscribe. We will see you in the next one, gamers. I guess next time I cover Johnny Somali, he's gonna be 400% fucked. So definitely subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye. Like, subscribe, and this video was streamed live on kick.com/Nuxanor. See you there. Stay weird, fam.